Ambiguity bias is our brain's preference to take actions that deliver a guaranteed outcome, even if those actions provide less benefit. Hi, I'm Graeme Newell. My speeches and webinars show you how to use the latest brain science insights to avoid costly mistakes. Click subscribe and the bell below to see more of my videos. It's unfortunate, but our insecure brain craves certainty. That's why it desperately seeks out surefire wins, even if it means we win less often. We choose the low return investment because it has a guaranteed rate of return. We pick the guaranteed return policy at Nordstrom, even though we know we'll pay more. So when the odds of a risk paying off are clearly in our favor, why is our brain still such a coward? Well, it's important to remember that evolution didn't optimize our brains to deal with the risks of modern life. Our brains were slowly crafted over millions of years. Evolution optimized our brains to navigate the basic survival challenges faced by our hunter-gatherer ancestors. Life in the forest was filled with big life-threatening risks. Starving to death, dying of exposure, and big-toothed predators. During these ancient times, taking a risk and coming up a loser wasn't just inconvenient, it was oftentimes fatal. Seeking certainty and minimizing risk was a very smart survival strategy back then. But now, most of the life-threatening risks of ancient times are gone. But our out-of-date brains have yet to catch on to this fact. Things like snakes, tainted water, and falling off cliffs are still top fears, yet few people die from these anymore. These days, if we get seriously injured, a doctor can usually fix us up. Our lives are filled with risk mitigators like insurance, credit cards, police, and social services. But unfortunately, our brain's instinctual fear centers are still optimized for those big, scary dangers of the African savanna. This is why we continually fall for the ambiguity effect. So next time you're evaluating a risk, remember that your caveman brain is hardwired to misjudge that risk. Now's the time to fully engage your rational brain. Ask yourself, can I afford to fail? Most of the time, the answer is a firm yes. Sure, we may experience frustration, lost time, and hurt feelings, but odds are we can bandage our wounded pride, learn a few things, and move forward without permanent damage. It's important to remember that a large dose of well-managed risk is the most powerful way to bring meaningful change to our lives. Right now, I'm working on another video on how cognitive biases tempt us to make bad choices. If you'd like to be alerted when that video is completed, just click on my face below to subscribe. And be sure to click that alert bell too. And I've created tons more videos on how brain science can help you make smarter choices. Click on the box right here to see that full playlist now. I'm Graeme Newell, and that's Better Decisions Through Brain Science.